Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Ahmad Zafri bin Amir Rasid, currently taking a Foundation in Engineering at UiTM campus Dengkil. So today, for now, I will do a little bit of tutorial to show you how to create a bar graph in a cell using the REPT function or repetition function. So don't worry, I think this is very easy to everyone can do it, and it will become very interesting when you know how to do it. So I think let's begin. Firstly, the first thing you need to do is open the Microsoft Excel application. So, for this tutorial, I will using the Microsoft Excel version 2013. So, why we are using the Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel is one of the best spreadsheet tools that can help us to manage data in a arranged form and also in a table that we want to create. It also can perform a large amount of calculation that we want to use. So, back in our topic, you can see there are many templates in this first page. So, for this tutorial, I will show the basic. So I will just use the blank workbook to show you how to create a bar chart in a cell using the REPT function. So firstly, you just click at the blank workbook. As you can see, we are in the first sheet of our essay that we opened that called book 1. So, for now, I will explain to you what is the function of REPT. So, the REPT function is a short form for repetition. That means that you want to repeat the object or what you type multiple times, depend on the number that you can program on the function. So, basically I will show you. I just click on any box and I will put the equal sign. Equal sign is very important because it is the sign for equation or function that you want to create. So I will put REPT, REPT, must be in all capital letter, open bracket, apostrophe, and for the example I will put the alias symbol and back to apostrophe, comma, and as you can see here, there are guidance in here, text and number of time. Number of time mean that the number of time you want the alias symbol to repeat as much the number of time of you program. For example, I will put 10 and close bracket and click enter. So as you can see, the number of alias become repeated for 10 times. So this is very interesting because you can apply it to many other way by changing its font that I can show you later. So number of time will also can depend on the any cell that you can program. That here I put 100 and I back to the REPT function, and for the number of time I just click the cell A2. As you can see here, I click enter. So the alias symbol will repeat as long until the 100 alias. So this is very interesting. So some application that can you use by using the REPT function that I can show you is like this. So these are the one of three of the example that you can use where you can show in this table, show the progression of any students, and you can also put the percentage in the bar chart in a cell. So this, like I told you just now, create a bar chart or bar graph in a cell. For this, you can also do the rating for any product. And this in this data I had maximum the 5 star as the maximum rating. We can also see or to show the performance of student in the examination like this. So as you can see, I'm using the REPT function here. And don't worry, you may say it's very long, but I will explain to you. It will be very easy. You also are using the REPT function and also this. So we are going to start now. Firstly, we're back to the sheet. So firstly, you click on any cell. So for this, I will choose the B2 and I will put the name. And for the C2, I will put the progress. This will become the header of the table of our data. So at the name column, I will put any name like Haikal, Ali, Siti, Aminah, Zaki, and Edward. So the for progression column, I will put any progression that I have like 50%, 70%, 40%, 90%, 46%, and 80%. So I use percent in this progression column because it is more easier to us to show the progression when it is in the percentage. So let's make this table become. So for now, we are going to use the REPT function in this situation. So for this, I will just create the function beside the table, because the bar chart that we create, it will become more easier for us to refer to the data on the table that we had created. So for this, I will just double click on the cell D3 and put equal sign. I told you, equal sign is very important to differentiate between the normal letter and the equation that you're going to write. So you put REPT must be in capital letter, REPT, open bracket, double quote. So for this, you must using the vertical bar symbol. Like you can see it, this symbol in the laptop like this. So you just press shift and the vertical bar symbol will appear. So you just double quote again, comma. So for this, you want to the bar graph, bar chart will repeat the number of times similar with the data in the table. So I just click on the C3, it will appear C3 on the function. So you note that all the progress or all the data in this column is in the percentage form. So using the REPT function, it becomes hard for it to read because it is the percentage form. So for this, we just need to multiply it by 100. So don't worry, is not changing any form of it. It just cancel out the percentage to show the value of 50. And you just press enter. So this will appear to your screen. The multiple number of 50 vertical bar will show after you press enter. So when you want to apply the same function to the another data, you just drag down from the D3 cell. So this will appear when you just drag down. So for the next step, you want to change this vertical bar to the graph or to the bar chart. So you just click for this D3 cell and search for the font. You must search the playbill. Like this playbill. Just click and then you see the vertical bar change to the bar form. And you just modify it to the center. So like you just did right now, you want to apply it for the another data, just drag down. So it will look like this. So you just need to modify the table to look like more interesting. Yes, this will appear to the screen. Like you can see, when you type on it, you can see the function of the cell that will be same. So to make it more interesting, I will select all and change the font to the green. All. So to make this header of progression chart or this column to same like the name and progress header, you just need to click on either one, name, header, and I just format painter and click on the cell D2, and there you go. So there are also other property that you can use when using the REPT function. So the property that I'm going to use is to differentiate between the student who have the high value of progress and the student who have the low value of progress. So we can differentiate it by changing the color of the progression chart here. So the thing that I'm going to do is select the cell D3 and select conditional formatting. As you can see, there are many things that you can do, but for now I will using, so you just click on this and like always you put the equal sign because it is a function. So you look at this table, so we want to interpret the value of data from the graph or for the bar. So we must take the value of the data in the column C. So I just type C3 is less than 60%. So I click on format, and select the font area and color because you want to change the color. So by this you can change to any color that you want. So for this tutorial I will select brown. Click OK and OK. So you can see that the color of the bar is changing because the value of the progress is less than 60%, which is 50%. So to apply it to the other bar below it, like always, you can just drag down it. And here you see, easily you can differentiate between the person who have a high value of progress and the person, and you just type text open bracket and put the cell of the value that have in the data that have in the table, which is C3, comma, double quote, and hashtag percentage, double quote, and close bracket. So for the hashtag on this function that show that any number, so any number that will appear to the screen will show the percentage. So the percentage will appear to the number. So you just press enter, and there you go. You have the value of percentage on the particular bar chart. So I just drag down to get the same formatting. Yes, there you go. So this is one of the example when using the REPT function. So another example that you can use is by the rating of any product. For the rating properties, you just need to create a new table that contains data to show the rating of product or any object that you want to show. So in this tutorial, I will just click on the B10 cell and put the header as product, and beside it I will just put the rating, and the column of product I will just put A, B, C, D, E, and F. And below the rating, I will just put any rating like 8, 6, 4, 2, 10, and 7. So, like in this table, you can also create a beautiful graph or beautiful table. Just select all and select all border. So, again, select all and click center. So to differentiate between the header and the data, you can select the heading only and select the fill color. So I will just take blue and modify the table. So after finishing up the table of the rating, you just need to find the sign or find a symbol of the star. So this is very unique because it is very different from others. So you click insert and select symbol. So the symbol that you need to find is this. Remember the character code. It will be easier for you to find it. So just press insert, close. So this symbol is very important because we can change the font of it and it will become the star. So for easy for us, you can just copy by click on Ctrl+, Ctrl C. So we are going to use the REPT function. Same like this, the progression chart, I will just put it beside the table of rating. So I just put equal sign and REPT function, open bracket, double quote, and I just paste the symbol that we just find. Close bracket, and comma, and we just need to select the cell, which are this cell of the data, C11. So because of the star, I want to limit it to the highest star is the 5. So I can just divide it by 2 and close bracket. Press enter. So this will appear. So to apply the same formatting to the others value or data, just drag down and this will happen. So we are going to form a star with the symbol. So you just click on this data and go to home and change to wingdings. Remember this wingdings. Yeah. Enter. So automatically the symbol will change to the star shape, and you just need to drag down to the last value of data and you get the data in the star form. So to make it interesting, you can change the font to the yellow because it's the color of the beautiful star. So just modify the table, select all and select all border. So in this header, I will just put stars and select order and I format painting, select this, and here you go. So this is one of the simplest example that can benefit the REPT function. It will become very easy and very practicable. So for now, we are going to proceed with the third table, which is to show the student performance in the examination. So I will just paste the table or data that I have in the slide before this. So I just click on the H2 cell and press Ctrl V to paste. And then I just modify the table
to look more arranged. Select all and select all border. And for the header, select all and select center. So the cell on the K2 cell, I will just double click and put the total score. So I will just select all and select all border. So to apply the same formatting with this heading, student name, task A and task B, I will just click on either one and select format painter and select total score cell. And then you just modify the table. So for now, for going to calculate automatically for the total score, I will just put the equal sign and put, or you can just click on this task A and plus sign with the task B, and then you just press enter. It will automatically calculate for you. So you can see the font is different from the other. So now we are going to create the bar graph or the bar chart in the cell. So I just click on the L2 cell or L3 cell. Like always, I just enter the equal sign and put the REPT function and open bracket, double quote, vertical bar sign, double quote back, comma, and select on K3 cell, which the data we want to represent as the bar. So close bracket back, and then I also want to display the percentage or the value in this particular bar. So I will just put the N symbol and PEST, open bracket, and select G3 or K3 cell, our data, and comma, double quote, hashtag percentage, double quote, and close bracket. So you just need to press enter. So same like always, you just click on it and change the font to the playbill. So enter. So you can see the percentage is 9,000. So it's very unrealistic or unlogic. So you need to modify the function and you can double click on it. So for the data at the text, you can divide it by 100 to get the value of 90 and press enter, and there you go. So to apply the same formatting to others data, you can drag down to the last data. And I want to change the font from the black to the green. You just select color and select green. So I also want to format all the data to differentiate between the student who have the good performance and the student who will have the low performance. So I just need to create a new rules or new format to this bar graph. So I just select L3 cell and select conditional formatting and select also new rules, and you can see this appear on the screen, and use formula to determine which cell to format. Click on this and put the equation. So you just need to put equal sign and K3 cell is less than 60 or 61. So you click on format and select the font area and go to the color and select any color to that is different from the green. So I select the dark red and select OK and select OK. So to see the difference, you need to drag down, and there you go. So the data who have the low or the low percentage from the 61 percentage, it will be color in red. So By this, we can differentiate easily toward the performance of the student. So this is the some of the example when you know how to apply the REPT function, like you can do this bar, and also for the rating. So I think that's all from me. I hope this tutorial will help you a little bit to do the task or any homework that you have, and also to keep explore the function and also the equation in this word spreadsheet. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.